I thought my neighbor hated me until I found out what he'd been doing every night when I moved into my apartment. Everyone warned me about the guy across the hall. They all said the same thing. Don't bother trying to be friends with him. Apparently, he never smiled, never talked to anyone, and if you held the door open for him, he'd walk through without saying thank you. Sure enough, my first interaction with him was awkward. I introduced myself. He just nodded and went inside. For the next 6 months, that was basically our relationship. A nod, maybe a quick morning, nothing else. Then one day I got home from work and found a package sitting outside my door, except it wasn't mine. Before I could move it, he opened his door. "That's yours." I looked at the label. It had my apartment number on it. I asked how he knew it wasn't stolen. He shrugged. "I've been bringing your packages inside whenever it rains." I laughed because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. He pointed to a corner inside his apartment. There were pictures on his phone of boxes he'd moved under the awning over the past few months so they wouldn't get soaked. I thanked him and he just said, "No problem." That was the longest conversation we'd ever had. A few weeks later, my car wouldn't start. I was already running late for work when I heard someone behind me. "Battery's dead." It was him. Before I could even ask, he disappeared into his garage and came back with jumper cables. 10 minutes later, my car was running again. I offered him money. He refused. After that, I started paying more attention. He always shoveled the sidewalk before anyone else woke up. He quietly put tipped-over trash cans back after storms. If someone's groceries spilled in the parking lot, somehow he was already helping before anyone noticed. But he never stuck around long enough for anyone to thank him. One night, I finally asked him why everyone thought he was rude. He laughed, the first time I'd ever heard him laugh. Then he said, "My wife was the social one. I just kept showing up beside her." He looked down the hallway for a second. "When she passed away, people expected me to be the same person. I'm not." That was the moment everything clicked. He wasn't unfriendly. He was grieving. Everyone judged him because he didn't smile anymore. But while they were talking about how cold he was, he'd been quietly taking care of all of us the entire time. Now, whenever someone new moves into the building and says, "That guy seems kind of rude," I just smile and tell them to wait a little longer before deciding who he is.